So we've got a load of new releases coming up. We've got Resident Evil 8, we've got Hunting Simulator 2, we've got Outriders, we've got Skyward Sword HD Remaster. So now's probably a good enough time to play Anthem, right?
Yes, I'm going to be playing Anthem, EA's supposedly terrible attempt at a Destiny-style live service looter shooter. EA recently decided to shit-can Anthem's 2.0 release, which apparently has upset what little player base this game has left. All 2,500 of them in the entirety of North America. Surely not, with Fallout 76's player base somehow still standing at around 30,000 peak players. Now, my initial impressions booting up this game was loading into the sort of tutorial mission and intro to some actually quite amazing visual environments and some really fluid flight mechanics. The fighting is really oddly satisfying and very fun. The banter between the protagonist and his co-pilot, referred to in this world as a cipher, is corny and stereotypical of a co-pilot, i.e. Ghost in the Destiny series, but it doesn't quite border into cringe. The gunplay seems fun and responsive, which leads me to believe that there must be something very, very wrong deeper into this game. I then start to see the potential live service part of this game. A lot of cosmetics to interchange with your suit for a range of customization options, but these can be bought with the in-game coins that you earn from completing missions. Remember, this is EA we're dealing with here. There has to be some sort of loot box system I'm not seeing, but I can't see any point shop system yet, or it's well hidden. I built up into the first proper mission with a sequence that fully reminds me of Guyver, and again, is quite visually impressive. I load in with one other player and slowly join by two more as I'm flying around slashing aliens to bits with my arm swords. I realise I'm actually having fun racing the other pilots and committing acts of interplanetary genocide. I'm really struggling to see what exactly is wrong here. If every mission is go to point A, collect item, take to point B, I can understand that gets old quick. But Destiny somehow accomplishes that across 2 fucking games and several DLCs. So what is the difference between this and take Ubisoft's Division 2 or Bungie's Destiny, for example? Well, from my research, it seems to be content and scaling. I've just found out there are only 20 types of weapons with no change as you level up. It's just your damage output that gradually increases. The Division and Destiny both have raids, which takes a lot of coordination, teamwork, and communication to complete. Anyone who's spent time doing the fucking Last Wish raid can tell you that. Tiered gear, legendary guns that can change the meta of the game, PvP modes. Judging from the community, these are all things that they were hoping would be arriving with the release of Anthem 2.0. But it appears they've been turbo cooked out of potentially 60 to 120 quid by BioWare's decision to give up the ghost and fuck off. So where does this leave us? I don't think it should be left to die. Personally, I think a lot of work has gone into this, and I'm actually quite impressed to go back and look at it. But one thing I'm not at all impressed by is the option of just giving up. I mean, people still play Fallout 76 for fuck's sake, and that game is terrible. It's buggy, still, it isn't optimised, it just falls apart given half a chance. And Marvel's Avengers has even less people playing than Anthem right now, and they've just announced an entire roadmap of content upgrades and like updates, and, you know, like a War on Wakanda expansion that's all coming out like within the next sort of year and a half, and they really want to give this a go and they want to try and revive it. I mean, it's not saying that it can't be done. It can be done, and it has been done. I still believe there's a lot of potential for success in Anthem, but if you're going to throw your toys out of the pram, shut it down and just take your ball home because you're not fucking winning, it's just pathetic. With the amount of money that EA makes every year by releasing the same game, FIFA, every year, and the amount of money it makes from loot boxes and people gambling to get better footballers, I think they could funnel a bit of money into a project that people may actually enjoy. And there is a community there that enjoys this game. I've been on the Reddit, I've looked around, and people they're just more disappointed than anything else. That, you know, they got hyped up, which you shouldn't do. You should never get hyped up. But they just feel like they've just been let down. I think some of the money could be redistributed and placed in Anthem, and they could really salvage this before it's too late. No Man's Sky did it.
Final Fantasy Online did it. Even Destiny fucking failed at launch and then got better, and they managed to release a sequel. But hey, at least, FIFA 22 comes out this year.